all for coming. Please, take a seat. As you all may know, Oedipus has been behaving in a way that is both detrimental to himself and to the gods. I brought you here today to form a possible intervention team to get him back on track as a king.
Intervention? You're asking us to fix a king with the morality of a child.
No, Tiresias. I'm asking you to help save our beloved city of Thebes. You know what the cause of this plague is. It's Oedipus himself.
Yes, indeed. But I warned him. And he insulted me and threatened me with death. His words made me realize just how selfish he is. He actually had the nerve to say,
"Your birds, your voice from heaven were dumb. But I, who came by chance, I, knowing nothing, put the Sphinx to flight. Thanks to my wit, no thanks to divination."
Please, do not judge him so harshly. I fear that I played a role in this. When he came to me after talking to you, I told him.
So Jocasta invited me to the guest house. Looks like baby number 5 is on the way. Jocasta better have a good reason for inviting me to the guest house. I bet it's about me going off on Tiresias or something. Honestly, he bought that on himself. That blind fool. All that talk of prophecy. What has prophecy ever given me, huh? It took me away from my good home Corinth, my mother, my father. Paul and his gods could take their prophecy and shove it up there.
Oedipus, he's a good king. He really does care for his people. He just has a weird way of showing it, I guess. He doesn't care much for the gods. I guess he just makes his own rules.
Jocasta, what's going on? What are you all doing here?
Please, Oedipus, take a seat.
What's going on here? Tiresias? You must all be here to conspire against me.
he's always so quick to assume the worst. Can you believe he tried to execute Creon, his own brother-in-law, all because he came to me for help? Some king Oedipus is. I think we were better off with the Sphinx. No, Oedipus. We brought you here because we find that you have no regard for divine authority, and I know the unfortunate outcome that it will lead to.
But, Jocasta, you told me...
My dearest Oedipus, I clearly remember telling you not to take heed of prophecy, but that was wrong of me.
Your wife should not have to be telling you this. Had you held up to your duty as king, you would realize that law and order is of great importance. You would realize that the decree of the gods maintain order among men, apart from yourself.
Speak with caution, Tiresias.
He is right, my king. We believe you should make your way to the temple of Apollo to ask forgiveness from the gods. Your rule has been one of greatness, but also one of great corruption.
I agree. As your wife, I asked you to come with me to pay respect to our god Apollo, and I asked you to commit to this.
Leave me at my own will. My actions will dictate my own destiny. I don't care about divination.
While that is true, do not underestimate the power of the gods, Oedipus. It can be your undoing.
If you do not abide by this treatment, this day will show your birth and your destruction.
Here he goes again, throwing blind threats at me. I didn't care before. What makes him think I'm gonna care now?
If you refuse this treatment, you will be sleeping outside our bedding quarters.
I was clearly mistaken.
What we say is for the best, in your best interest, Oedipus.
The best of yours. I have no patience with it.
You are blessed by the gods to have a sight, yet you cannot see.
No, Tiresias, it is you who is blind. If I am indeed blind, then I have accomplished feats far beyond man who can see.
Please, my king, do not let your ignorance get the best of you.
Now, I must ask you this. Will you accept this treatment?
Please, Oedipus, if not for me, if not for the kingdom, do it for yourself. Do it for your children.
I feel like I do not underestimate the gods. to my duty as king and to the people of Thebes. So for this reason, I'll agree to this treatment.
This is for the best, Oedipus.
Thank you, my king.
Thank you.
You have done a very good thing today by heeding your subjects. I really hope he sticks to his treatment. Apollo is a forgiving god, but he's a relentless one as well. He gives and he takes. My king, permission to speak.
Granted.
Apollo has spoken, and his words have come to pass.
While I do not care about prophecy, you have my curiosity. So what might those words be?
It is not my place to speak, but to find these answers, my lord. Go to the mother you call wife.
Oh, Apollo, you have made me bore children from my own child. The anguish I endure is enough.
Ah, me. Ah, me. All has come to pass. Light, may I behold you no longer. What fate is this? Inevitable and cruel. I bid this world farewell, as I am now blind to its horrible workings, and any further harm it may inflict on me. I have failed as a man and as a king. I surrender myself to despair, unworthy of a throne, as I cast myself from this wretched land. Fate has had its way, and I am swept from my feet, shamed, and blinded never to rule again. The end of my story has been written since birth.
Go ahead.
Good.
Hmm?